Greetings! Stay a while and listen. To me, Marauderex, as we play more Unicorn Overlord. Alright, so we are in Drakenhold. We just liberated, like, technically 3 towns. We have no materials for Drakenhold. The downside to this is each region has its own series of materials. So, like, the Huldra herbs instead of the Cornean herbs. Like, you can only use that region's materials. The timber and the metal, those kind of carry over, but the fish, the vegetation, like, that's all going to be specific. The lumber, so, like, there's Drachia lumber, like, but, like, unsullied timber and metal, those can go back and forth. So I doubt I have enough, but I did just get some unsullied timber, which I know I need for here. So I'm going to go ahead and complete that. Oh, nope, I only have 3 unsullied timber, and I need 10 still. Holy crap. Okay, that'll be a little while. Alright, let's go back to Drakenhold. Oh, it actually says Drakenhold. It's not. Well, it says Drakenhold here. I think it's on the world map at the beginning that it still says Drakengard, which is entertaining. Alright, what deliveries? So I can do that because I have 6 Drachia lumber. So we'll put someone here, and this will help us build up materials, and I'm almost rank B, which is going to be great because that means we can promote. Let's put Leah here.
I'm glad to be of service.
We also have the Drakenhold cemeteries. So Sharon has to do all of the cemeteries all over the world. I need to check to see if I completed Cornea. I think there's one more in Cornea that you can only open up once you open up one of the level 40 fights. But you don't need to do anything with Sharon in terms of building. It's like, as long as you do this, I think this actually brings up enough rapport if you do all of the quests. Cemeteries of Drakenhold, or did I complete the cemeteries of... It's not a liberation quest. Overworld. Oh, I have completed. So I got the Gravekeeper boots from that. Okay, so that's where... So, that's good. I also kind of need to start checking and seeing what we can buy.
Find finer weapons in all of Drakenhold.
We've got the Rookie Egg, which user earns plus 100 XP. So this plus the recruit equipment, you can level up people very quickly. Blessed Round Shield heals 10% when using an active skill, max HP of plus 5. You know, that's actually not a bad shield, and it would work on probably like Lex or Colm. I think I'm going to put it on Lex because he's a really good tank. It's not as good physical defense, but, you know, higher guard rate and heals. We've also got iron weapons, which not as good as the King's Blade, but better than pretty much everyone else's. Except for some of these rapiers that, like, Leah has a Wyvern Razor, Aramis has a Wyvern Razor, critical hit rate plus 10, crit damage plus 20. That's insane. And those are percentages. So, like, that's... and then Melisandre has Ardean Strike, which is crit rate of 15%, poison immunity, and she starts off with a True Strike attack. It's not a strong attack, but it is an attack nonetheless. So I'm actually going to buy 2 of those.
Much obliged.
Iron Axe. We've got 2 of those, and I think Aubin
Much obliged.
and either Nina or Morton. I mean, it's because like I kind of want to keep the initiative and accuracy on her, and that's one thing you're gonna be looking at a lot is a couple of extra damage worth losing these stats. We also have the Carnet, which is initiative +2, but I only get 1 of each of these. Like that's a very strong weapon for a lot of people. I kind of like the crit rate on you. I think you could probably, plus initiative, higher initiative's never a bad thing. I could give it to you and you'd have higher attack and higher initiative at the cost of 10 evasion and accuracy. But I think the people who just kind of need a little bit of extra damage, like if it's got 2 stats, I feel really hard to
Much obliged.
be like, oh yeah, I definitely need to do that. Because, you know, 2 stats versus, I mean, in this case, 5 attack, that's actually a fair amount. I'm definitely going to give that to Berengaria.
Much obliged.
The spear. She's got a Baroque spear. You've got True Thrust, which is good, but you would make the most use of it. Same for Adel. Oh no, Reynol has a bronze spear.
Much obliged.
Yeah, you definitely need that. Carnet bow. It's much higher damage. But I'm also not getting much use out of that. I mean, it does grant 20% attack and critical, but only to flying allies. So,
Much obliged.
we'll go with that.
Be waited.
I'm not going to buy a rookie egg for now. Provisioner, we have still small items, healing tonics, revival orbs, healing font, silver hourglasses. It's going to be a little while before we get the medium grade for that. And I don't think any of the shops ever sell the large ones. I think those are just... Actually, no, I think maybe the last region sells them. But you're not going to get many of them because there's not as many towns and it's very late in the game. So, but I think I've got a... Like, I might get... I'll buy that.
You got a deal. Your course.
Just to get a nicer round number. Alright, let's go over here and see what this town needs and wants. Oh hey, this town can do it. We'll go ahead and upgrade. Because you might as well. And we've rebuilt this town. So 2 of the 3 at the very least. Mostly because I want that sweet, sweet renown. Oh yeah, one of this region's particular thing is an ancient dragon skull. So like, Cornea had the apples. This is a skull. We need to find skulls. That's fun. We'll put Prim there. I kind of want to keep people who are used to, like, part of this area. Alright, is there anything worth buying from you at the moment? I could buy a lapis pendant. So I got 12. What are we up to? Okay, so I can buy a carnelian pendant and an angel plume. I just don't have enough. But I need to get 6 more before we can get the Heaven Steed and the Heaven Wyvern. These are actually really powerful. Heaven Steed reigns less so. Initiative of 6, max HP of 10. Physical attack. But this is... makes the user's next attack True Strike. It grants the user 20% attack if they're at full health. It's really the true strike, because you can make some really powerful things. And then you've got the white cat ear hood, which is required to make perfect use of the Millennium Scepter. But I think I will save up for a Carnelian Pendant. I think I'm good with what I've got for now. So I'll wait and save up. Let's check this last town down here for what they've got. And I can deliver some herbs, but I need copper ore now instead of iron, was it? In Cornea? So that's what we'll primarily be mining when we get to the mining section of this region, because every region has its own mining section. Oh hey, and we've got 2 guys here with a quest and some more materials. Let's grab these while we're at it, and a sword fighter that we can fight for some extra money. Hey, some copper ore. The bandits we fought in the last job particularly swarmed us the second battle started. Remember, yes, each of their units bore 4 members, a challenging task to overcome. Maybe we should try boosting our max unit size too, if we got the honors for it. I suggest you do the same. Oh, hold a moment, we see, it seems that you've already learned this. Try to make sure you never lose it. So we already get that. We get an expert military treatise and 15 renown. Because again, I want that sweet, sweet renown. Because that's what we want. Alright, sword fighters. Probably not going to do well against most of my teams. Like, that team's just not doing any damage at all. That team, surprisingly, I expected a little bit, but okay. But hey, $2,000, great. We can hire hunters, sword fighters. We can also hire wyvern knights. I'm not going to hire a wyvern knight because we're going to get one, as long as I don't screw it up. I did screw it up in my initial playthrough, so. Boasts high evasion, attack, and physical defense. Effective against cavalry-based foes such as knights. Ineffective against anti-flying units, like ranged units. I guess I could open up another team, because I did get a bunch of people. I don't want to do this, but I might as well. And that way we can start putting together another team. And this is where team composition is going to start getting real fun. Because we've got a lot of people. I've got Berengaria, Aramis, and Prim all in one team. And that's actually not a bad team. It's just 3 people for now. And I could actually move. Honestly, I kind of want to move Berenice into her own, or into that unit. That would be a very strong unit. They'd have very little damage mitigation, but they'd have a lot of attack. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep Berengaria as the party leader. And I think I'm going to move. I don't really have another good damage dealer. I also don't have another good caster. Unless I recruit someone. I could put her there. Or, I mean, at that point, Al should be my main damage dealer, and I'd like to have a little bit more damage backup. But I think that'll be alright, because her abilities are mostly heal. So she can heal the back row, or she can heal... I am going to change... Target HP is less than 75%. Target HP is less than 50%. Let's actually change this to prioritize caster. And that's actually not bad. That's not terrible, but it's not great. And then we've got Colm's unit, which is kind of not needed at the moment. I could put him with this team instead of Berengaria, so that he's kind of a tank, but with a healer, a dodge tank. But I do need to give them all accessories. She definitely needs a lapis pendant if I don't have one. I don't have a lapis arc or carnelian pendant. She is promoted, so I guess that's fine for now. So a mercenary's eye patch and I guess blue spectacles will be good for the moment. I don't think we're ever really going to use Carnage. Deathspin is just fantastic, honestly. Especially since it gains an extra 75 potency against afflicted targets, which, if you start off with Eye of the Warrior Princess, which is a start of battle, that actually means I need to check this. Hasten Strike activates at the start of battle. I'm going to turn that off. As much as I love that, Eye of the Warrior Princess is so much better. Alright, so you've got stuff. You need one other item. And you need 2 items. And really, critical and evasion is what I'm going to go with you. And really kind of doesn't matter what you get. Like, I could do a warding barrier, but like... It really doesn't... Oh, she comes with Mother Lelia's staff, which has Parting Resurrection. So it restores someone to 1, and it gives 1 extra passive. That's actually worth keeping. If you have the passive for it. Let's do this to combat statins, prioritize debuffed. That way she doesn't... And we've got Killing Chain, Sanguine Attack, and then Heavy Slash that we're never really going to use. And what do we want to give you? I don't think there's anything, like, I guess, oh, I can give you a silver bangle. Like, that's decent magic and physical defense, because we did get our first one of those. And then make sure everyone else has their... all their stuff. I just want to make sure everyone's full up on accessories, because that is one thing that's really easy to miss. Oh, Iron, you have a different axe. Sort by physical attack. So Iron Axe is the best of what we've got. Okay. Because I did take an axe off of him, and I could actually swap out Alban for Berengaria. That's gonna make this a little damaging. I removed the Crushing Axe from him because it inflicts stun, which is a fantastic ability, but Rolling Axe is so much better because it hits multiple enemies, it has less damage but multi-hits, and it inflicts physical defense down, which is just wonderful. So, yeah. And So you have a start of battle ability with Arden's Strike. I don't think anyone else has a start of battle ability. No. Okay, so that's good. That is something we're going to need to keep paying attention to. And a bad guy. Did I not kill you? I thought that would have killed you. How did that not... There you go. Alright, what does the map look like? Where do I need to go? I want to actually go south. I want to go through the entire southern region of Drakenhold and just kind of work my way counterclockwise. Is what I want to do. And I don't think I'm going to have time to do another full fight unless we get a smaller fight. I can't make my way over there because that's technically another section of the continent. Oh, but we do have this. I might do this fight. We've come across a new sigil. And we activate it. Beginner 2. So this is one that's at level 10. So I actually am a little ahead of this. So this is not going to be a problem for us. I didn't think that the game had this split where it's like they really expected you to do this section before going all the way back to Draken. Like I was honestly expecting
Good choice.
like complete cornea. And I don't remember it doing this the first time.
To the skies.
So this is somewhat surprising. All right, I want to use the people who have the lower XP units at the moment. I mean, that wouldn't be a terrible unit.
No surprise there.
All right, you come over here and just decimate them.
Nowhere is too far.
You do that.
Go on.
And you go
Won't
there
take long.
because I don't like the guy who's in
We'll never
the ballista, and so like, yeah, this group
Fun.
attack down, initiative down,
Not
crit,
finished
and just dead. And death spin, crit, stun, killing chain, stand by because you don't need to heal anybody, you're incapacitated, and you just end someone's life.
yet. No time to stand around.
Yeah, that's
That's what you get.
Berengaria is a
Tell me what to do.
beast. She is just hands down one of the most powerful units in the game.
No mercy.
Virginia can be. And really, I feel like could be far more powerful than she actually is. I feel like maybe I haven't gotten a quite strong enough grasp of her kit yet, but it's the 2 shield thing. Because that really limits her ability to use other accessories
It's paid off.
to make up for any shortcomings. And
Face me
that's
and be cut down.
interesting. Like, I really think
It seems you've misjudged me.
there could be more. Alright, what... I'm gonna take a lot of damage if I'm not careful. Yeah. I don't think this will knock him out. Yeah, no. I was hoping it would knock him back, but no.
You're nothing.
And we do have some healing with this team because we do have a cavalry unit that can do that. Yeah, I don't like this. That's a lot of
I'll make it
damage.
quick.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of
Diligence
damage.
pays dividends.
I'm taking a lot of damage. And hey, we get parry, which is a
choice.
fantastic ability.
Time for payback.
Alright, yeah, you guys are just dead. That's fine.
No hard feelings.
And then we're going to take over that.
Blood here. Sure. They're after me.
And gravity, fantastic. Who are you deploying gravity on? The person who's already almost where they need to be. That's fine.
Face me and be cut down.
I don't know how I took 8 points of damage from a shaman,
I have to catch my breath.
but I did.
I stand ready.
And yeah, of course it's taking me forever to get to that because
Out of my
gravity
way.
just sucks.
Never in doubt.
Alright,
Need it.
and yeah, just start shooting.
They won't escape.
You come here
Loud and clear.
and camp,
See ya.
and
No hard feelings.
just gonna kill people from a
What
distance.
next?
And oh, it wasn't enough to heal them. Darn. Okay. Well,
Nowhere is too far.
that sucks. But
Sir,
we're fine.
Just tell me what to do. Got it.
Take you out. And we'll deploy Joseph's unit,
Service of the royal family awaiting your
who is very, very speedy.
by your word.
And we'll have plenty of time for this.
I didn't have a choice.
We'll never lose.
Yeah, I love how Travis, like, I didn't have a choice to murder them from a distance with my ballista.
That's what you get. Well,
Yeah, I'm just gonna
moving
have...
out.
I think Berengari is just gonna
You
take
won't
this
make
at this point.
mistake twice. Never in
And
doubt.
the best part of this is
Just tell me what
if
to
you
do.
need more health or more stamina, Vital Absorb. It does damage. I mean, it's not going to do a ton of damage because they're on a town and have that defense bonus, but
We'll never lose.
I got all of my my stamina back
Keep
and then
going.
some. And I love how that is just, it will hit everyone.
Not bad.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone anyone resist that, except for maybe some of the later boss fights. But that's, you know, that doesn't count because those are designed to be like, oh yeah, no, you're gonna get screwed.
this should help.
You didn't need to, because it was 1 HP, but sure. But Berengaria levels up,
Surprised.
and that is a fantastic level up.
Ignorant fool.
And we get 7 novice military treatises. And then we'll get probably 4 more, I think, for completing the quest. Maybe 3. I mean, we've been doing a higher level one to level up, so like I would have been surprised. Oh no, we get the Phantom Knight shield as well. I forgot about that. And 30 renown. That's what we want. We've earned our reward for our first success in the Sigils trial. Any case, there's still more sigils. Alright, Phantom Knight shield is... So the Phantom Knight stuff is interesting. The weapons add magic damage. They're not super strong, but they add... And so the shield is really geared toward magic defense. However, it's really not that great in terms of stats, because it has 0 physical defense and 0 guard rate, because it's not designed to guard. So that's one that you kind of want to put on someone when you know they're getting ready to fight a magic-based team. But, you know, for the most part, it's going to take some niche work to get working. Alright. Oh, hey. I forgot. We've got story.
Such stifling heat. Indeed, my prince. Traversing the sands without a guide will prove an endeavor most perilous.
Heat's not the only thing that will choke you out here.
What do you mean?
These wastes were once a place of exile for the convicts and criminals of Drakenhold. Even to this day, the people live in tense isolation, eager to assail anyone who comes from beyond its bounds. Not to mention the plethora of bandit camps. Each lays claim to a swath of land, and would lay down their lives to see it protected.
Their thieving is what keeps the citizens of this region from feeding on more than just sand and empty dreams. And they help thin the ranks of Drakenhold's foul aristocrats. So the kingdom is more than willing to turn a blind eye. All that to say, it's no place for royalty like us. It's as if these barons are another nation entirely.
Just a sec there.
Impertinent cretin. Does this look like a conversation you should be interrupting?
Didn't mean to offend. Anyways, it's kinda awkward saying this after that spiel about it being a criminal wasteland. But this is where I grew up. Way I hear it, Zenora's running the show now. Don't know why they'd wanna, but they are. You mind if I scout things out? See what's going on? I got friends here. Family, really, just without the blood binding us. I'm worried sick about them. And hey, I'll make sure those royal heads stay right on your shoulders where they belong.
I admit, a local guide would be helpful. The decision is yours, Elaine.
If the people of these dunes suffer under Zenoira's heel, then they deserve the same aid we offer everyone else. That, and I worry for Aubyn's family. Let's be off.
Appreciate it, boss.
I do also love that Aubyn just refers to him as boss all the time, and Elaine's actually genuinely concerned about, you know, his friends. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. We've got a couple more fights in this area, and these, like the last one, kind of bleed back and forth into each other. So I am actually gonna go ahead and save. And I will see you all in the next installment. So till then, later everyone.